You can't believe how many different prompts, iterations, different strategies I use to arrive at this image. The tennis shoe, the car, the basketball court. Do we have the big three, the trifecta of silly projects sitting right here in front of us, captured in a very silly way? I want you guys to understand, I don't do this to mock anybody. I do this to demonstrate that we can use these new tools to achieve things we otherwise couldn't have. I don't believe I'm able to imagine this image coming out of the computer, much less create it manually. It was a partnership that I worked along with Firefly in order to achieve, and it took a long time. And not once did I say make a shoe grow out of the front of the car. The point isn't to mock anyone. It isn't that this is fantastic. It's not. It's that we have this opportunity to use new tools to do new things. But it takes effort, it takes ingenuity, it takes imagination in order to harness it. This technology is in its infancy. I got my first computer back when the first Mac was released. When a few years later, when Adobe released Photoshop and then shortly after that Illustrator, they came out on floppy disks. 400K. 400K. This image is over 4 times that size. So this image, as far as the space it occupies on a hard drive, is 4 times the size of the entire application, Photoshop or Illustrator, at the beginning. They progressed year after year, slowly but surely. This technology is going to leapfrog itself in months and continue to do so at an ever-increasing rate. I want you guys to understand that we are seeing the very beginning of something that could be really revolutionary, could help us escape this trap. Now, I want to talk about this, but I'll just let you read it and let you think about it. If you don't know who Bloom is, you may have heard of Bloom's taxonomy, and if you want to learn something about Bloom, go ahead and go there. But think about this idea that school pretty much revolves around the notion that kids need to learn everything at the same pace. And the Mac Lab, that is obliterated. I want you guys to learn at your own pace. But I want you to be engaged. I don't want you to get left behind or bored because we're not moving fast enough. So I try to give you room. Now, as far as the confluence of artificial intelligence, imagery, and ChatGPT text, what if you could have, in the very near future, a conversation? And not only words, but visuals as well. Now, go back 13 years to when Iron Man 2 was released, and the CGI was probably worked on a year before that. So 14 years when this was created, how old were you 14 years ago? Yes. Is this primitive? Yes. Yes. Have they gotten better? Yes, it's gotten better. But rather than Tony Stark solving this message from his dad, what if it's you having a conversation about some event in history or science or math, whatever the subject is, and you get to dive in to what it is you're trying to learn. And the computer knows you well enough to help you learn in the manner which you seem to acquire information most quickly, most impactfully. This partnership, this collaboration, has the potential to obliterate school and us marching lockstep from Unit 1 to Unit 2 to Unit 3, whether or not you understand what you're supposed to have learned. Anyway, it's Friday, last day before spring break. I'm excited about artificial intelligence, the potential, and really excited about spring break, just like you. Do something over break to make the world a little better place. Be nice, be kind. Do something unexpected for your family, friends, a stranger. You never know how far a simple act of kindness can go. I love you guys. Enjoy your break.